Welcome back to my channel. This is Flipwalker42, and we are finally back on a game. I was playing Crash Landing. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of got frustrated, and I also found out that that mod pack is actually dead, so some of the bugs that were in it may not be fixed. So I kind of gave up on that one. But I've been looking for something to try new, and I just saw that this mod pack, which is Pathfinder by the Phoenix team, has been released. It's only been released for a couple days, but it looks like it's going to be really fun. So I'm going to go ahead and try doing a season, or I guess a series, using Pathfinder. It is a technology-based mod pack. It is a hardcore quest mode mod pack. I haven't seen any other videos on it. I don't know what to expect. I know it uses a dimension creator mod. So basically you're in a starship and you create other dimensions to actually do anything in. But other than that, I don't really know a whole lot about it, and I have not worked with a lot of the main mods that are in it. So it could be kind of a adventure for me as I'm learning these new mods. Hopefully it won't be too bad for you. But with that, let's go ahead and get started. I did fire up a test world real quick just to make sure everything was good to go. But let's go ahead and create a new world. I'll just call it Let's Play so that I can keep track of it. So we'll create it. Like I said, basically the story is, from what I understand, you are a lone explorer in a spaceship, and you kind of go from there. So here we go. Here's our spaceship. It's kind of a cool design right off the bat. You kind of look out, and oddly enough, there's clouds in space. But you know, hey, maybe it's nebulas. Yeah, right, nebulas. Okay. So this is it, guys. This is all of the area that I have to play with right now. We got a little bit of cobblestone. We got some single item chests. And this is the stuff over here that we actually start going places with. So I'm really excited here. I've played the Infinity Pack just a little bit, and I saw that this stuff was in there, but I haven't really ever played with it, or never got to the point where I could play with it much. Now, I mentioned the Infinity Pack from Feed the Beast. This pack is actually on the Feed the Beast third-party launcher, or on the launcher in the third-party tab. So it is publicly available, so feel free to go pick it up if you like what you see. But this is just some of the story. It says, some voyages last forever. Some voyages are lost in the sands of time. Some voyages are destroyed when the fabric of reality tears. But other voyages? Those voyages go down in history, forever remembered. From the moment the console pings for the first time, to when the first grain of sand from an artificial world is touched by human hands, to when the vast expanses of space-time open up for the user to experience for the first time, these are the voyages that will be remembered. These are the voyages of those aboard the USS Pathfinder. Those aboard? I thought I was the only one. Anyway, and it's ethereal quest to understand how our universe thinks and breathes. These are your voyages. It's up to you to make sure that they are never lost. So pretty cool graphic over there. I like it. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I am not in hardcore mode. I decided to take a little break from that after Crash Landing. So we'll just keep track of how many times I die to see how terrible I am at this. So let's go ahead and take a look at the quests. Just start up at the top one, I guess, and start doing this. Alright, so it says, quiet hum of generators awake you. They wake you with a revelation. You stand up and rush to the back of the ship, nearly tripping over the teleporter pads. Today is day 315 aboard the USS Pathfinder. Designation NCC 74562. On its voyage across the star system. After this long, the purpose of the voyage is hard to remember, so I don't even remember why I'm here. It is a lonely trek across the stars, and even with all the state of the art equipment, you've been hard-pressed to find something to do. Until now. Under the blue glow of the planet above, you tear open the crates, finding the mysterious devices you've been carrying with you. Nicknamed dimlets by the people back home, you tear them apart to understand their workings, and then you see the purpose of these alien creations. Among these tangles, among these tangles of wires and bases and essences, you see the potential to create something big with a few slight modifications to the yellow-bordered virtual reality device. You could potentially take your dreams and turn them into reality. Finally overcome with a purpose, you realize that it is time to get to work. The dimlets found in the crates are potentially the building blocks of life. These dimlets possess the power to shape reality as we know it. Place them into your inventory and we can begin. Alright, so basically this is the introduction to RF Tools, which is the Dimension Maker. So we'll go over here. Well, first off, I'm going to kind of consolidate. I guess I just click that, huh? Consolidate this a little bit. Just throw all that stuff up there. There's no need to be carrying it around right now. But now I just need to grab these. I don't think there's anything else I need in there right now. But let's see. Actually, I guess that's all I need for that one, right? Yep. Alright. So next one, empty dimension tab. So it says, originally serving as a device to manage the virtual realities you would create, the tabular creation matrix can now be reapplied to create these new dimensions. Simply right-click on the matrix to attain an empty tab. So the matrix is right here. There we go. I got an empty tab. And we can go ahead and claim the reward, which gives us the Dimensional Manual book. Now, I did read this a little bit in the Infinity. It's actually a pretty cool manual. It has a lot of details, all right? So, I've read some of it, like I said, in Infinity. I'm sure we'll get through a lot more of it as we get in. I will say that I think there's something that's very important. Let's see if it's in here. I believe that you do not want to sleep in one of these other dimensions. Or at least I have an experience in my test world that makes me believe that. Let's see, getting there in safety. Okay. Non-powered dimension, considerable time. Beware of your power running out. Okay. Okay. Getting back. Huh. Well, maybe I'm wrong. But one way or the other, I'm not sleeping there anymore because the bed exploded last time I tried to sleep in my test world, or the only time I tried to sleep. So gonna try to avoid that because that seemed like a bad thing. But so anyway, we'll go ahead and keep going here. What is our next quest? Okay, actually going to start creating something here. I'm not going to read this all to you. There's a lot of reading here, but I'll kind of scroll through it. So if you want to read it, you can pause the video and read it. But whoops. But basically, this is just saying that I need to actually build a dimension using the red. Red tools. Is that what it's called? Anyway, using this dimension maker. So basically, we're using the dimension inscriber. We're going to place the empty tab in it, and then we're going to start throwing in the dimlets. So if you're familiar with the Ages, Mistcraft, it's very similar to Mistcraft pages, only these are called dimlets. Or that's the way I understand it. I could be wrong, so it could always be adventurous. But let's see. One key thing that I did read on the forums is you must do this right here. It says place the material none dimlet directly before the terrain normal dimlet. So let's go ahead and do this. Dimension inscriber. We put our blank tab there. And then we do effect none. And then, let's see, it was a material none. Let's see. This is a modifier. Okay, so the modifier goes before this one. Alright. So if we do store, okay, now we have a realized dimension tab. We'll check our book again. And we've completed that. So now we're going to go to the dimension builder. Okay, so dimension builder. Now we have a creative dimension builder. I don't know what exactly that means. I'm hoping it's a good thing. But basically we've got our dimension now. But now we have to go to our dialing device, as I recall. Oh, it's still, I have to walk all the way up to the dimension builder. It's got a location thing there. Okay. And go ahead and claim that. And now we've got here, now we actually have to go through. So we have to use the dialing device, which is there, in conjunction with the matter transmitter. Okay, and it's basically going to teleport us to the new world. So we select the where we're coming from, which is the matter transmitter, and we're going to select this one because that's the one we just created. This is the one that we're in right now, I believe. This is the one we just created. So we need to click dial there. And is that right? Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to walk through that just so that I can get that quest there. Oh, but actually now I need to actually go to the new world. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and open this. Okay, nothing too fancy there. Throw that in there. I think I am going to bring, as you notice, this is another thing that's going to be really hard for me, is that I have no inventory space. All I have is my quick bar, which is truly a terrible thing to do to me. It's truly atrocious for them to be doing that to me because I am kind of a pack rat. I really enjoy being able to carry a bunch of stuff with me. So that is going to be really hard for me to try to get used to. I really don't know if I need to take that manual with me, but I'm scared to leave it because I might need it. Of course, and I need my quest book. The Sterling generator, you actually have to have power to get back from this other world. So that's why I'm bringing that, and then charcoal to power it. Torches just in case, a battle sign just because, well, you know, just in case. And so yeah, that's kind of my thought process here. So let's go ahead, maybe take a stack of, oh, 16 is a stack. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that. Okay. So let's go and see what this new world is like. Alright, so we just stand here on this matter transmitter and we see what happens. Downloading terrain, that's what happens. Ah! Okay, it's really dark. It's really dark. No, really. It's really dark. Why? That's glowstone. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Okay. That is terrifying. Why is it so dark? I really don't like it that it's so dark. Truly terrifying right now. It's kind of scary that that's burning over there too. I don't know what that is. And I have no, of course, because I didn't need blocks. Why would I need blocks? Why would I bring blocks? Now the good news is that it is sand, so I can probably pretty easily dig this up and kind of use it as kind of a shelter here. Okay, it looks like it's getting towards dawn. And I am noticing that there doesn't seem to be any mobs spawning. And I don't know if that's... I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I've never played this before. So I don't know if that's just something that the new dimensions that the mod creates, if they just don't spawn mobs naturally, or what it is. But I guess I should not complain too much right now, because obviously I showed up in the dark, so that's kind of a terrifying thing. But we'll go ahead and gather a little bit of this sand, or we'll kind of at least build a... Obviously we won't be able to put a roof on it, but there is some trees over there, so we can kind of at least build a little barrier here, so it's a little bit safer, maybe. And I don't have quite enough to really fill it all the way up, but that's okay. We'll just throw that there. And I'm actually going to bookmark this, because it would be a terrible thing if I got lost. And I'm just going to place that there, because I don't really need to carry it around. And I might need it... Let's see. And if I put those in there, it's just going to burn, and I don't want to do that unless I actually need the power, I think. So I'm just kind of... Why is it so dark over here? Like, that's really kind of intimidating to me. Like, is it ever going to actually get lighter? Because that is, like... I don't know if you guys can even see anything. I may have to, like, turn up my brightness or something, because even I'm having a hard time seeing... it looks like maybe the sun's coming up a little bit. All right, let's get some wood here. Yay, getting wood, achievement get. Let's see here. Punching trees, punching trees. I mean, I guess I could, I could open up my quest book and check and see what my quest book says. I hadn't thought about that. But here, we'll finish punching this tree. We'll use this wood to get a crafting bench and like a chest set up too, so we can have a little bit of storage here. So we'll go ahead and make some... Oh, yeah, they've changed the stack sizes of stuff, which will probably be really annoying. But we shall see. Make a chest here. In fact, let's just make a double chest, because I have a feeling I'm gonna have lots of junk that I need to... You know, I don't even know... Actually, let's not put that over that glowstone, because I don't know if mobs are ever gonna spawn, but just in case, I would rather have... I wonder, do we have... Is there tinkers in this? Yeah, there is tinkers. So I might as well convert this into a tinker's crafting bench, because they're awesome and stuff. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Now I can access that chest. That'll make things a little bit nicer too. Let's actually go ahead and... Maybe I'll... God, I don't know. Actually, no. I need to do this. I need to check my quest book. So let's check my quest book. So we can claim that reward right there. And then let's see what our next... Okay, Odyssey. The thrum of life around you gives way to a growing sense of panic. You forgot something. How are you going to get out of this world? Yeah, that thought had occurred to me. You'll need to do a little bit of mining to set up your teleportation system again, but to do that, you'll need to make some pickaxes. In order to make... Ah, okay, so it's, speaking of Tinker's Craft, Tinker's Construct, rather. So I have used Tinkers before, so I will at least not be completely lost as far as this part of it goes. Let's go ahead and open these reward bags, see what I get. A wooden handguard, that's pretty worthless. And a feature none dimlet, okay. Throw those back in there. And let's see, let's go ahead. We can make some sticks here. Oops, crap, I forgot. And let's make a couple blank patterns. Let's see, I believe planks and a pattern. Yes, that's something. Oh, let's see, crap. Well, I screwed up. That's okay. We'll throw this and this and this over here. A stencil table we'll throw... Sure, right there. That looks awesome. Let's go punch another tree, shall we? And while we're at it, we'll plant a tree. Yay, tree planted. Excuse me, guys. Seems like as soon as I start recording anything, my throat starts tickling. I do have a... should probably take a drink of water here. Alright, there we go. So I guess, I mean, things appear to be going okay so far. I haven't died yet, so that's a good thing. Of course, it's still like the first day, so I should probably keep my mouth shut. There is another thing. There are diminishing returns here, just like there were for Crash Landing. So I'm not super excited about that. But, I mean, it is what it is. It'll take a little while to get to the point where it's not a problem. But there is the, I can't remember what it's, Agricraft, I think is what it's called, that I've played with a little bit again in the Infinity Pack. And I really like it. It's kind of fun. I'm really hoping, I actually didn't check the config files, I'm really hoping that weeds are disabled in this mod pack, because weeds are terrible. In the Infinity Pack, I got into the config files and actually disabled the weeds because it was just ludicrous. Like, I couldn't get anything to grow because weeds would take over. And I don't know if maybe I was just missing something. Maybe there was a trick to it that I needed to figure out. But one way or the other, I gave up and just went to the config and turned them off. So I'm going to be honest, if weeds are a problem in here, I may actually try to do that as well, because weeds were a terrible thing. Okay, so there's a part builder. And I think the last one that we need actually requires a crafting bench, as I recall. Yes, tool station. And that should be that oh, there's part 2. Okay, so it wants me to make a wooden tool rod, wooden binding. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab those there. Excuse me. We'll throw the, let's see, we'll throw the tool station there. Let's actually make one more thing. It didn't ask for this, but it's kind of handy to have. So let's just do that and that. There we go. And of course, my God, this not having an inventory is really going to get old. Stained clay, is that going to just disappear? Yes, it is. Awesome. Well, oh well. Shouldn't be anything that I particularly need, right? Okay, that'll work there. Throw that in there. Okay, so now I need a tool rod. Whoa, what's going... Oh, that's right, because I have no stinking inventory. Okay, binding, and then pickaxe head. Huh, there's some materials there that I have no idea what it is. but okay. So I have one more blank pattern there, but we'll go ahead and throw these over here. And I think this will take planks. So, whoops, not there. Throw the planks there. Okay, so I need a tool rod. Let's see. I need a tool binding. And I need a pickaxe head. So is that... Oh, of course. Okay, so now I just need to put it together. If you haven't used Tinker's Construct before, it's a really cool mod. And, oh yes, it has iguana tweaks here. That'll be awesome. I love playing with iguana tweaks. Ugh, iguana tweaks. If you haven't ever played with iguana tweaks, you're really missing out. Hopefully they have it set up really nice for me here, but we'll see what happens. But let's go ahead and claim that reward. I got more bread, which is awesome. We'll just throw the extra stuff in there. We got 2 different types of food here, so that's good. Go ahead and open that seared brick. That'll help if I have to build a smeltery, which I'm sure I probably will at some point. We'll go ahead and just throw that charcoal in there. No need to be carrying that around. Okay. Excuse me again, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the quest book again, see what it wants me to do next. Cortez says, with trusty pickaxe, you're now able to head back home to the Pathfinder. All you need to do is construct the transmitter and dialing device, as the receiver is already here. As well, we'll need a source of power. There are many available within your mind as you have done some reading during your voyage. Some of these include survivalist generator or Stirling generator, but there are many more you could potentially make with just a little more mining. Okay, so we need a matter transporter and a dialing device, and I have no idea what those require. So let's look at this. If I could spell, dialing device. Here we go. Oh wow, that's actually really easy. Okay, I could like build that right now. And then a transmitter. Wait, it said I needed to mine something. What did I have to mine? That's all wood. Like, that's kind of... I don't know. That's kind of silly, isn't it? Let's get a axe head here. Tool, actually, let's see. We'll grab a stick here. Grab a tool rod. And do that. Just make harvesting wood a little bit faster. I'll go... Of course, now we get to see if the mobs really aren't going to spawn, or if I am going to hate life here. Let's go ahead and just grab a couple pieces of sand, just in case I have to seal myself off into that. And that's the other problem is, I don't have a roof on that, so if spiders come in after me, it's gonna be a terrible thing. Let's go ahead and grab some more wood here, though. God, it gets so dark. You know, I'm going to actually, I mean, just for, well, I won't say just for your guys' sake, but I'm going to turn that up, because that is, like, terrible. I cannot see anything. You guys let me know. God, even with that. Wow. That is... I don't know if that's a effect from a mod or what it is. If somebody knows why it's so dark, like that's up 50% brightness. And it is like pitch black out here. Like that is ridiculous. But if you guys know what's causing that, if it's a mod or what it is, let me know. because it's kind of wigging me out. Okay, guys, well, I think that is going to do it for my first episode. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying the new series. Again, this is maybe I better double Pathfinder. Pathfinder, yeah, there we go. Hey, it's Pathfinder. Pathfinder, made by the Phoenix team. It's available on the Feed the Beast launcher in the third-party tab. Right now, it's right at the top. So if you like what you see, you can go ahead and pick that up and kind of play along if you'd like. But once again, this is Flipwalker42. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Yay!